Welcome, everybody, to Railbirds TV and the 2024 Derby City Classic Bank Pool Division. This is round 4. I am your host, Scott Frost, aka The Freezer. And as you see on the screen, we have two legends or stars of the game. Fettergorst's better half, Kristina Tkach, versus the great Billy Thorpe. Billy known, in my opinion, to probably be the best bank pool player alive today. And that includes everybody that's alive today. And of course, Kristina Tkach, in my opinion, well, she likes to mix it up with the men. She's in round 4. She doesn't have any losses, and she's looking to defeat the best bank pool player alive. She won the lag. Let me go over the rules while she's breaking. It's winner break. First to make any 5 balls wins the game. If you scratch, you lose a ball or 0-1. There's going to be no kicks, no combos, no caroms, and you must call your pocket. Kristina gets a ball down. But what does she have to look at here? I don't necessarily know. Can she hold the 8 up or cross it over? Okay, she's going straight at the 2, I believe. It's hard to tell from here. Oh, wow. And you can see why she's in round 4 without a loss. Don't think this young lady can't bank the ball. She's got a good look at the 6. If she could run 3 or 4 here, it's going to send a message to Thorpe. I noticed she just made a slight adjustment right there over the ball. I wonder if that's habit or if that was just a one-time deal. She's come out firing with a 2-0 lead in the ball count. So she doesn't think she can avoid the kiss on the black 8. Is the 2-railer on the 4 kind of available to the lower left to where you could put the cue ball in a funny position? Just curious about that. Is she going to straight back to 9? Is the side in the way? Oof. Well, that one wasn't. But this one might be. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate to come off that point like that and go into this middle pocket. So she's going to go backwards 1. I'm going to try and stay as unbiased as possible here, but you've got to root for the underdog a little bit in this match, don't you? Just a little. Kristina made 1 on the break. Billy making sure she gets him spotted correctly. All is well. Straight back on the black 8. Oof. That's about the only way he could miss it is with that speed, but still pretty hard to believe that pocket didn't swallow that 8. Playing on 9-foot diamond tables, 4.5-inch pockets, brand new 860 brand new 860 tournament blue Simona's cloth. But what's funny about these tables, or what's great about them, is they play very true. So most people think the ball is going to slide or drop down a little bit. In this bank pool event, they've acted extremely true. She's looking to cross corner this ball. Might be a couple concerns. Number 1, she wants to avoid the kiss. Number 2, she wants to avoid the purple. So if she wants to use a high right ball, avoiding the purple could be tough. Using an inside ball is very tough to hit accurately. going to the extension. Yeah, not a bad play. I don't know if Billy can make the 5 in the lower right. But still pretty heady play right there to keep Billy off of basically everything. And a nice play there as well. Like to cover her up on the 3. I believe he's gotten there. Yeah, so she's got to be careful here. She wants to avoid selling the purple or the 9 out. It's tricky coming off these balls. I wonder if you could just clip the purple and go over, kind of double him up on the 3. Just go past the top middle pocket on the left side. Just shave the 4. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, dangerous. Because of where that 9 was always going, you had to hit that harder than you think. Billy going to go cross side here. Oh, that ball just comes a fraction long. Well, until the 8 was spotted, I believe she had a good look at the 7 straight back. Now she's going to have to do something with the 4. Very quietly called the 4 ball to the top right. And just overturned it a little bit into the 9. Extremely clean. Notice the speed he hit that. He and John Brumback are great at that. They'll hit it at the speed where if they hit it off center a little bit, the pocket will still take the ball. Whereas a player like myself or Tony Chohan or a lot of other guys, we want to hit that ball 100 mile an hour. And it's whether it's nerves, adrenaline, heart rate, whatever you want to call it. Typically, guys won't hit it at the speed that these great world-class bank pool players hit it at. Like Billy and a guy named John Brumback. Kristina going to the top middle. Yeah, these open up, but not that much. Fraction short there. Can he swing this cross side? Straight back. All right. I believe she's going at the 9. She's going to play the 5. Can she miss the kiss? It looks tough here. Playing the 5 to the top left. Yeah, in order to miss the kiss, you had to hit it so thin like she did. I don't know if that was really on. We're going to leave the 3 or the 9 the whole time. Might be going at the 7 here. Well, he got fortunate he didn't scratch off the 5. She's got a good look now. This carries some type of position. Just got to get this down. too fat. She's not happy about it. Yeah, pretty quick, too. She didn't take a lot of time. Yeah, she got over the ball real quick. Might have taken it a little bit for granted. But you can't leave Billy up here around these balls. He will hurt you. He's going to go with the 8. Like to get that through. Well, a little bit of an opportunity for Kristina. If he gets that ball through there, he's still in the patch, can do a lot of damage. He's going to play the 3 to the top left. And nicely hit. Never touched a rail. Look at the speed at which he hit it. He caught it fat, but that ball gets anywhere near the pocket, threatens the pocket in any way, shape, or form, it's going to drop. Kristina needs to get this 9 down. Big shot coming up. And she did get it down, and she can shorten this 5 up if she wants to take it on. Billy playing for 2, Kristina 3. Interesting. She used a center to high ball. I feel like you've got to use a center to low ball there, maybe with just below center with a pinch of inside, and take a little pace off of it to allow the rail to grab when you shorten it up. Neither here nor there. Thorpe driving it home, playing for 1. And Thorpe going to take game number 1. Kristina, she had a couple chances. She's got to loosen up. I want to thank Bad Boys Billiard Productions for their cooperation in this stream. Thank you guys so much. Billy at the table to rack. This is a winter break format. Very dangerous to allow a guy like Billy to go ahead. Gets a ball down. He's going to find something. You got to give the green light to Thorpe. And the 6 drops. Look at the cue ball. Killed it right in the center of the table. Might be wanted in the state of Indiana for killing that cue ball. Nicely done. Heavy ball hit there on the 7. Just a little bit of right English going forward. Cross corner on the 5. And this is one man you don't want to let get going playing this game. Beat me in the finals of the U.S. Open Bank Pool earlier this year. Pretty big feat for myself, making the finals 2 years in a row. I beat Carlo Beato in the U.S. Open Bank Pool in the finals last year. Billy, well, he pummeled me this year. Taking a look at the 3. Very tight. I think the 8 is a problem. Gonna go with the 4 to the lower middle. This ball's gonna open up if you hit it easy, so you can play it a little thinner. Yeah, if you hit it hard, it's gonna shorten up. You got to be aware of that. I don't assume in her defense that she plays a lot of bank pool. Very talented she is, executes well. Billy going to come to the cross side with the 4. Ooh, another big opportunity for Kristina. This is pretty natural, just a straight high cue ball. I thought she would go right to the 4 ball. Yeah, just a straight high cue ball. Get your aim point and go through it. Very well. Very well. No English needed. Pro players will avoid English unless necessary. Once again, you can use a center ball here and just punch this in nice and smooth. Nicely done. Stunned right up. Perfect on the 1. Just don't want to hit it too hard or it will shorten. You see what I mean? It's the only way you can miss that bank is by hitting it too hard. We see it time and time again to those middle pockets. Because the pocket seems so big, because the shot seems so straightforward, players tend to, at the last minute, want to really smack it. That ball will come short. Cross corner for Thorpe. Big opportunity missed by Tkach. Playing for 3. He was playing 4 rails there. Way overcut it. Another big opportunity for Kristina. Billy doesn't want to flirt around too much here. Now she's using a follow ball. This should play nicely. She's overcooked it now. Heartbreak Hotel for Kristina. Billy just opening those balls up. Pretty gallsy to do. A little disrespectful in my opinion. Kristina going at the 2 straight back. And that's what I mean. She got a little unlucky to catch the rub on the 9. That gives you an idea how straight she shoots. She's had a lot of success already in this match with the straight back. It's the ones that you can take for granted that she's missed. This ball will cross the side, but it's such a thin hit, your cue ball is going to be hot. Is it what you want to do right now? Cross corner? I don't know that this plays, does it? Wow. Much closer than I thought. Pretty good hit. She didn't get a lot of luck there catching the point with the 9. Billy going to have a cross side. A little unfortunate for Tkach. She's leading 3-2. Billy, well, you don't want to leave him this every day. A little quick in the backswing. Okay, she's going to play the 9 cross side, leveling out. You've got to hit this easy to allow the right English to take on the 9. And she put a lot of right on it, caught the ball too thin. And he's got a kiss. This is going to set up nicely for Kristina. She's missed 2 cross sides that were straightforward, one of them short, the next one long. Can she make the adjustment? Well, she has. She cinched that one, and I can't blame her. She's got a good look at the 8 now. She's had success so far at this shot. It's just a center high cue ball. Wow. That's her road shot, without a doubt. Kristina Tkach ties this match up. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring the stream. Hustling Clothing USA, JB Custom Cue Cases, Olivier Custom Cues, the best lights in the business, Lippmann Lights. And if you need a shirt, a hat, or something, get yourself a locked and loaded custom beard apparel product. Thank you all very much for your sponsorships. So, here we are, game number 3, all tied up. This young lady's to break. This match could get a little sideways real quick if Billy isn't careful. Man, nice break. She got a pretty brutal kiss, to be honest with you. But it looks like the 9 goes. It's tight. Yeah, it's pretty tight because the cue ball's higher than the 9. The 2 could prove to be a factor. The problem behind that is that if you don't get it down, you're probably going to leave a good look at something. Is she going to just tap the bottom of the 9 here? Or is she going at it? Yeah. Not the worst of results. What's Billy looking at here? Cross side? Yeah. Wow. I guess the cue ball finishes over there where the chalk is, somewhere in that area, or towards the 7. Well, if he catches it thin enough, it does. Look at this. Just left Kristina straight in cross corner. These you don't want to leave her. Yeah, she's going to get those down. Don't worry. Can she bank the 2 past the 6 and just hold there on that bottom rail or top rail? She's got to shorten it up a little. You just don't want to double kiss this ball. Looks pretty proficient with the bridge. Nice cue ball. I feel like that is as good as making the ball at times, especially when you glue it to that top rail. Coming off the 4 here. Yes, he is. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can you kind of do the same thing? Come off the 6 with a tip of right. Come below the 5 and 3, 2 rails up towards the top left corner. I think she's looking at it now. I don't know if the line is there. Yeah, be careful here. Yeah. How's this going to finish? Well, could have finished worse, but she's going to be in a little bit of trouble now, I believe. Yeah, Billy making sure to get her on the rail there. Basically as good as frozen. Problem is, she wants to get back down table here. How do you do that? The 9 is a big problem. Can you chip the 3 and come 2 rails around the 1 to get back up? A lot of distance. If you catch the 3 thick, disaster. Man, this is tricky. Very tricky. Coming off the 5 is extremely dangerous. Could go into the 1 or the 3 that way. Well, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know if she was trying to make the 5 straight back to the top left. Turned out pretty good. You've got to feel like she understands this top rail. And if she does, you can chip the 9 just to the right of the top center, come back down towards the chalk in the center of the top rail here. I don't believe there's a kiss. She's doing something with the 9. Okay. It's not terrible. Really going to get a look at the 3. Yeah, just a fraction short. She's got to be careful. I don't know that you want to try this cross side. Once again, you can put him back up table towards the chalk. Yeah, this is well handled there. Very good speed. Very good speed. Yeah, Billy used an outside cue ball there, and what happens on that third rail, the cue ball will check up a little bit. Easier to control the speed with that third rail. Can't fault her for shooting at that. She's been very successful at the straight back, but this time, she's going to leave the cross corner. And it does have a big future if he can get it down. Yeah, nice hit by Thorpe. Good speed once again. He didn't hit it too hard. I think he can still cross the 3 by catching it pretty fat, nice and easy. It's close. He doesn't like it. Yeah, he's worried about the double kiss. It's a little flat. If the cue ball was a little lower to the right, this would be a lot different. He's shooting his 2 rails. Got to defend against the cross side on the 3. Oh, he thought he could hold it. He's going to leave a cross side on the 4. Oh, and she's hit it well, really well. Very good speed where it opens up. You can definitely play this 3 cross side. Maybe a touch of left, crossing the face of it. Nice and easy. The 3 will open up. You don't have to hit this hard. Oh, good speed. Oh, she's overturned that ball just a fraction. Very, very hard to do. Kristina playing for 3. Thorpe playing for 4. Quickly to the table. Nicely done. If I see anything on the end of Kristina, maybe a little quick at times, just a little, just because I don't think the knowledge is quite there. She could overlook or maybe under-evaluate a couple of situations, but nothing drastic that I've seen. She seems to know the shots quite well. Here I'd chip off the 1 and go up table towards the chalk instead of leave him close, because now he's going to leave you the distance. He's probably going to chip off of the 1 and go up table. Oh, he's going to try and put her behind the 5. That's another reason you really don't want to leave your opponent close, right? So she had an opportunity to clip the 1 and leave him distance. Really forced Billy to come with something decent. She's going to nip below the 1 here. He's going to do the same. Notice the speed he had that hit that at. So now she's kind of forced to go away from it. I feel like she could still nip behind this ball softly due to where the red 3 is. Yeah, this is okay. I wouldn't be too worried about much. Yeah, not bad. Gonna leave him across corner, but it's not the end of the world. If he makes it, tip your hat to him. Yeah, not bad. Getting another ball in actual play here, leaving her awkward on the 5. She trying to bank this straight back where she's at. Yeah, pretty good hit, to be honest. She's going to leave it straight back in return. I was really just looking at the cue ball there. Billy's got to be a favorite to make this. And he just squeezes it in. Cross side here for the 9. Yeah, that one didn't roll off. Playing for 2. Going 2 rails here to the top left corner. I thought he might play at 2 rails. Obviously, probably a better favorite to make that. Really would have had her locked up if he plays at 2 rails. It's okay. She doesn't have much anyway. Yeah, I think obviously the shot he played was the right shot. There's no question. The 1 railer, much higher percentage. Well, not much, but higher percentage. She's going to go 3 rails with this one. Boy, got to control both balls here, the object ball and the cue ball. She actually hit it well. Just short. Really good contact. Does it have the pace? I believe it does. Wow. Just held up. She's quickly going there. I would be careful. If you don't know that you can glue him to the back of that 2, you're going to leave him cross-side. You need to be careful here. She must be comfortable with it. Uh-oh, that's the problem. You're reaching with a bridge, and it was tight. If you catch the 2 going in, you leave him a duck cross-side, pretty much. She could have rolled the 3 in. And taken no risk versus what she did there. So that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. Maybe take a little bit more time and look around, observe a little bit more, rack your brain a little bit more. Could gain you some better positions, especially as good as she plays. Thorpe coming with a 3-railer, just long. Kristina's had some opportunities this match. She knows it. But she can't let it get to her. She's frustrated a little bit. Once again, she could roll the 3 in. She's avoided that. I think she's afraid that Billy's just going to somehow elevate and spear it back. Now she's left across side. Yeah, a little heavy there. Tough to hit at that speed and get that ball to come down. And Billy going to play it to the top right to take the lead in this match, 2-1. Yeah, what a hit. You got to give him credit. Hit it great. She's overlooked a few things. Let's hope that she slows it down just a little. And I got to thank these great event sponsors. If it wasn't for these guys, none of us would be here. Diamond Billiard Products, best table in the world. Simona's Cloth, best cloth in the world. Aramith Billiard Balls, second to none. Outsville AccuRack, AccuStats Video Productions, Pat Fleming, Mike Howerton. And in my opinion, Shane Van Boning's opinion, a couple other top players' opinion, the best chalk in the world, the long-lasting, been out forever, Masters Billiard Chalk. Thorpe to break, looking to get the 4 down. Ooh, and it's come high and dry. She's gotten away with it, actually. She has, I don't think, much of anything. 2 covering up the 8 cross side. Really want to focus on getting this cue ball to the rail. Pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, Kristina's got to come into this match knowing she's not a favorite. And you can kind of sense that from her. But you just never know with the opportunities you might earn. She's had some opportunities, so that's probably let her down even more. But to me, it looks like she's still got an opportunity to win this match. Billy, not playing perfect by any means. It's okay. Challenge him to the straight back on the one if he's feeling froggy. The problem is if you miss it, you could sell something out. Does have a 2-1 lead. Might impact his decision at shooting the shot, as you can see. Wow. The cue ball, did that go between the 8 and 9? Can we take another look? Did it travel between the 8 and 9 there and scratch in the lower right? Let's take a look. It had to have. Wow. Just missed the 8. Straight into the gullet of the lower right. Kristina's had success at the straight back. And she, I believe, put some unnecessary English on it that she wasn't intending. A little bit of a right ball there. Good speed. Very, very good speed. That is not very nice. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. Yeah, tough to get all the way back down from where she was. You've got to catch that ball much thinner. Oh, Billy coming with the trick shots now. 4 rails on the blue 2. Keep your eye on the prize. Well, that was 3, and he way overturned it. That's hard to believe, actually. I think that's what he just said. Wow. Tells you how much these rails are grabbing in this cloth. Yeah, you're asking a lot there where you could do the same damage just chipping the 3, coming up 1 rail or 2 rails back to the top rail. And you take the 3 out of play. Instead, you leave him the 3. So, once again, just doesn't have the experience, I don't think, obviously, playing bank pool. But what do I know? Turned out to be perfect. If you're in the Tkach camp. Just long. Going to the top right, past the green 6. Yeah, a little fat. Good cue ball. She's going to have to chip off this 2 or the 4. What's she doing here? Yeah. I don't know that was on. Very tough to do. So it's pretty common if you don't play the game. She doesn't play one pocket. She doesn't quite understand the power of distance in the game of bank pool. Of course, she knows that distance is going to help her, right? But there's a huge benefit to getting this cue ball to the top left rail or to the top rail, leaving distance. Thorpe going to the lower left, straight back. Too thin. She's got a shot on the 4. Now, maybe even on the 5. I don't believe so. I believe the 4 will be the shot. Yeah, is she going to take the 2 on? She is going to take it on. And overcut it. A few miss hits late. Not easy. A lot of distance there. Is Billy going to try and twist this 4 back? Yeah, I don't think it's on, so he's looking at the lower right. Is there a kiss somewhere out in the middle of the table? Yeah, he tried to twist it back, but he knew he was going to punch the cue ball forward. He just didn't know the 9 was going to come down. I thought she could play the 9 cross side, but she's going to go with the 1. Yeah, when you're that close to an object ball, that's usually what you'll see the players shoot because they can control it a lot more. She went with distance. She felt more comfortable with the straight back. Billy going to go cross corner. It's lower left. Got to expect him to get this down. How's it finish? Yeah, not very friendly if you're Billy Thorpe. Not too nice of you. Now she's got to manage. Unless she wants to take the 8 on, which is what we call a trap, and that's what she's going to do. Watch the scratch off the top of the 6. A lot of things can go wrong here. She's got to hit it really good. Yeah, she avoided the scratch. She actually didn't hit it terrible, but really easy to sell out there. Can't fault her for shooting it. It was tough to get the cue ball back down anyway. Maybe impossible, actually. Billy going to slow roll the deuce in. He is now 1 to the good. Called straight back. Wow, he turned that ball with an outside ball. Thought the 3 was in play. He hit it heavy, spun the 6. Going cross corner here on the 3. And really just kind of playing the cue ball there at the same time as the cross corner. She's going to go at the 3. A little high left ball here will straighten this 3 out. You can afford to hit it thicker that way. And she used an inside ball. And what happens is, and that's unfortunate, what happens is that naturally turns the object ball down towards the rail, takes a much cleaner hit, and tightens the pocket up, if that makes sense. So Brunback will play that bank. Billy will play that bank, typically with an outside ball. It'll straighten the line up to the pocket. If you hit it a little poorly, the ball will still fall. Just inexperience from Kristina. She's not a bank pool player in her defense. That's kind of why I'm highlighting what I'm highlighting. Hopefully this helps her in the future, because we all know there's no chance I'm picking on her. I don't know if she probably doesn't want any help in the future. She's only going to play bank pool once a year. Just going to go with the 7, I assume, if any patterns tell me. Yeah, she's just kind of giving up hope on anything two-way. Thorpe playing for 2. Thorpe playing for 1. And the 4 going to dress up. I think that'll be it. Do us a favor if you get a chance. Thorpe going to take this match. Like and subscribe. Go to the YouTube channel, Railbirds TV. Really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. Bringing you all the action. Thank you guys so much for the support. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.